Hey guys, J77 here doing a vlog news update, and I might as well just get right started right now because right now, as I speak, I don't really trust the YouTube recording. It's just been taping in and out lately, so this is actually my third time trying this. But I might as well just get right to the point. And there's an article I'm really and I got my attention real quick, and that was the Church of Scientology. The issue pretty much a response to Paul Higgins' open letter to the actress of Kings and Queens who have left the church a few months ago. It was not a pretty sight. She have said some things in her own interview explaining why she have left, pretty much saying that the church was very manipulative. They didn't like the fact that she asked a question to one of the main leaders, and the fact that she said that no one is going to tell her how to live her life, no one's going to tell her who she can and cannot talk to. Pretty much that sentence alone gives you an idea of how some of the stuff, some of the structure the churches run. Now, is this shocking to me that this is stuff that's coming out from her point of view? No. Like I said, I have dealt with churches like this who feel that you gotta stay away from this person, especially if they're not Christians. If they're anybody else other than Christians, you need to be mindful of them. You get that feeling that they are the enemy and not our friends, even though in technicality we're supposed to love our neighbors, all our neighbors. So it doesn't shock me if that was the situation at all. But from what I'm getting in this article, what really sparked the search from speaking back was Paul Higgins, who was a Scientologist and had pretty much a very not so friendly relationship with the church after he left. According to the article, that he basically wrote a letter to the actress and voices his support also by phone, which the church have got wind of and was not very happy, pretty much calling him a person who's seeking attention, especially a fruit for a movie that is lacking U.S. funds. They also defend that the true Scientology is something to embrace. They explained how they got the expansion, how they are expanding with 37 churches across the country, and how there is, if people really want to know the true meaning of Scientology, there are people online, either by website or by phone call, or just by going to the church themselves. So you're hearing the response very quickly, and after seeing a lot of negativity, not just from the king and queen actress, but from Katie Holmes' situation, which got my attention and got my attention real quick about the church. You can see why they're trying to fight off a negative press that comes their way. Let me get to the first director. Do I think he's seeking attention? Um, I put it this way: it wouldn't shock me if he was, because he has been out of the church for a long while. He doesn't really need to make it obvious that he made a response call towards the actress, even though I'm kind of curious how it leaked out in the first place. But it does sound like to me that there is a lot of bitterness between the two, but it also sounds like to me there's a lot of attention seeking in his part as well. So there may be some truth from what the Scientology members are saying as well. However, in terms of bad press, um, I'm sorry to say this, but some of the members are to blame for that, especially some of the stuff that was going on that was covered from the Daily News and the Post and New York Times, as well as USA Today, Time Magazine. You name it, they covered this. And that's some of the stuff they was doing with the Katie Holmes situation, from her following her to her apartment, taking pictures of her apartment, staking out in her apartment. Who are they to do that? And that's the thing that really bothers me. From their main leaders getting angry at the actress who questioned him about his wife and why she was at the wedding of Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise, even to Kirstie Alley, who I like as an actress during the 80s, pretty much getting upset at the actress for leaving. And the first thing that comes to my mind is, who are they to do this? I mean, here's the thing. In terms of me, religion is a personal thing that people practice. They should make it their own. And if there's something that's going on within the church, forget about the religion, within the church, that makes someone uncomfortable or feel unsafe, that person have the right, for the sake of herself, himself, and their family, to move away. And that's the thing I think that she have done. She made a decision and she walked away. Did it need to be big news? No, but here's the thing: she's a celebrity. That's going to make news whether she wants to or not. And this is the thing I'm really curious about, because a lot of celebrities are into Scientology. A lot of celebrities that I didn't even know was in Scientology are in there, and it raises the question: if these celebrities was not there, would we even care about this, what's going on in Scientology? Because I got news for you. Again, I did not know this existed until Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, and from what I'm seeing, it wasn't shine in a good way. Now, am I happy that that Scientology members are talking about this? Yeah, I do. But to me, it needs to be more than just a defense response. You need to actually show that, hey, we're not a cult, we're actually a legitimate religion, and not all of our members are like what you see, paint in the media. Because I got news for you: it's been a one-sided story with this whole thing, and that's largely because of celebrities who have been walking out on them. And I think that's the thing that I think the leaders, and I said this again in my team roundup, need to sit down and have a discussion, because you can't keep having negative press and think that that's not going to have an impact on your church. It can have an impact, a very negative impact, to the point where people who are not celebrities may not want to come out, and they may actually have negative thoughts coming out of the woodworks about your church. But that's just my opinion. As for the article, I'll leave a link below. Let you guys talk about it. You guys can feel free to share your own opinion. But in my terms as a director, hey, he's free to talk to the person or he wants. That's his vote, and I think that no one can really get mad at him. But do I think that there's a certain bitterness between him and the church from his own situation, whether you agree with what happened or not? Yeah, I do. And I do believe that there is some kind of attention seeking there. But I'll let you guys decide. I'll leave a link below. You guys let me know. Until then, this is J77 saying take care, be safe. I'll talk to you soon.